Barack Obama has made the first foreign trip of his presidency, and it was a brief one. He spent just over 6 hours in Canada, where the war in Afghanistan featured prominently in his talks. Canada is planning to withdraw all of its combat troops from southern Afghanistan within 2 years. North America editor Justin Webb is travelling with Mr. Obama.
Air Force One on foreign soil for the first time in the Obama presidency. Not far from home, Ottawa is less than 2 hours north of Washington, but for the Canadians, this was a big moment. The president bounded down the steps, secure in the knowledge that he was among friends. There are issues to be resolved. The Canadian intention to pull out all its combat forces in Afghanistan in 2 years' time does not exactly match Mr. Obama's commitment to win the war there. But both government and opposition here in Canada are sticking to that deadline.
On the military side, we're committed to staying in Afghanistan broadly, but whether our 2,500 troops are there militarily, we've decided that that's not going to be the focus of our activity in Afghanistan after 2011.
Mr. Obama's response? Well, he's taking this a step at a time, content when he got to the Parliament building this morning to let Canada see a smiling American leader and hope that this good feeling can be put to use when the going gets tough.
Barack Obama's first foreign visit is an easy one. Talks with awestruck Canadian politicians and the warmest of welcomes from the Canadian public, who thoroughly disliked his predecessor and are still celebrating the fact that their neighbours to the south chose this man to be their president.
After lunch and talks with Stephen Harper, the Canadian Prime Minister, the two men held a brief news conference, and Mr. Obama confirmed that on Afghanistan he is rattling no sabres when it comes to persuading the Canadians to stay in the fight.
I certainly did not press the Prime Minister on any additional commitments beyond the ones that have already been made. All I did was to compliment Canada on not only the troops that are there, the 108 that have fallen as a consequence of engagement in Afghanistan, but also the fact that Canada's largest foreign aid recipient is Afghanistan.
So no pressure for a Canadian change of heart and no change of heart. The Obama approach is gentle, build bridges, build relationships. As he said goodbye this evening, he had achieved that limited goal. And the people of Canada went back to their icebound winter lives with a warm feeling towards their giant neighbour. Justin Webb, BBC News, Ottawa.